Hi everyone, it's Janice. I'm here today to show you another Alice in Wonderland journal I've just completed. This one's a little different from what I normally make because this time it has like some white pages and other coloured pages which I don't usually use in the journals. So the image on the front is the famous tea party, and I've added some little charms here, and it's got the frame Alice in Wonderland. It's beautiful fabric. The spine has sari silk. I've just sewn a ruffle and added a little charm here. And there you can see the back of the fabric. It's beautiful fabric. So the closure is Alice in Wonderland braid. So it's really colourful, the braid, mainly with the Queen on that one. It's got a lot more pages than what I usually put in a journal, but not the tea-dyed ones. So this lace pocket here has got the tags, "This book belongs to," and "The story begins." And I've made it so the Queen and Alice are cutouts, and then these tags are ones that I've stamped and then added some dyed seam binding to the top of those. So you haven't seen them in my books before either. This one's a flip and it shows Alice falling down the rabbit hole, and that's a pocket with a cutout of the teacups. I'll just pop that back in there. Then over here we've got an envelope and a note card in that Queen envelope. This one's a pocket where you see through the bottle, and another large bottle for journaling. Writing paper. There's so many pages of writing paper in here, or if you wish you can just add some pockets and design it for yourself. A belly band here with some note cards, the rabbit, and another note card here. That's out of a Stamperia notepad, that one. And that's a little heart paper clip. I'll just move that up a little bit. Lots of embellishments I've put to the blank pages, just so that every page has got some decoration on it. This one's a pocket, and with some note cards in there. I use one of the bottles there for a little tuck spot, and there's some tickets. Writing paper. So as you see, every page has been decorated. It's my favourite thing to cut all these out and put them to pages. That's some note paper. No, I thought I'd missed a page, but I haven't. Middle of the first signature, and this one has two signatures, and they're sewn with wax linen thread, and I've also put a little key charm. This one has a lace belly band. That one's a decorated note card with some cutouts on there, and the same as this one here. That's the other side of that note paper. I could have made all those into tuck spots, but I just put them on the page merely as a decoration. These ones I've made with playing cards. I bought a pack of Alice playing cards, but not all of them show Alice. They just have the beautiful design of the hearts there. So I've made a little tuck spot there. Little pocket. And this one's a pocket here with some note cards. Pouring rain outside, I don't know if you can hear it or not. Belly band here with some note cards in it. Actually, that note card, it's one of my favourites, so I put it in just about all my Alice books, regardless of what the design is. That's newsprint paper, quite different. A lot of these are like thick papers. Oh well, I've printed on that one. An envelope, and that one has a postcard in that one. A lot of the images I have in the book I've had for many years, and sometimes you won't see them in all the books, but I occasionally put them in books just for something different. That's one of my bookmarks that I actually stamp on calico and then I sew around it. I used to have those in my shop, and that's the other side of the first flip, and that's been sewn with another lace fabric of Alice, and that's been taken out of one of my Alice in Wonderland books. An envelope. That one's got a postcard in that. So there's, even though it's not as chunky as what my normal ones are, it's still got more pages and quite a lot of ephemera in it. That one's one of the gold paper clips. It's an envelope. This one I put tickets in that one. And again, these tickets are, I think, one of the first digitals I bought of Alice. So that would have been about 15 years ago. The same as these ones. So that's the other side. I've made that out of Stamperia paper. And that's the back of that Stamperia paper with some note cards in it. And that's a note card. No, that's an envelope, I think. These are quite stiff, those paper clips. And it is an envelope. And that has more tickets in there. Same with these little signs. They were bought many years ago as well. Little tuck spot there with some tickets. I've probably put quite a lot in this book. That pocket I've made out of shimmer paper, and then I've put a little, I forget what you call them now, at the top with some sari silk. It would be so nice if something made sense for a change. And Alice sitting in the chair, I put one of the note cards of her sitting in the chair as well. Actually, this is from an Edith Holden book, that page, and I've just made it as a pocket. And this is writing paper. And more note cards. Actually, it's a double pocket. You can put things in there or use the belly band. Another little tuck spot with the Mad Hatter out of the playing cards. And more writing paper that's printed. I bought those. These were all digitals, and I've just printed them larger so you can read the little story about them that's come out of the storybook, of course. And eat me and drink me tags. And I've added some eyelash trim to that one. The middle of this signature is the storybook page. I've taken it out of one of my large Alice in Wonderland books, but I didn't want to cut it or anything, so I've left the whole page. It's got a little key charm, and that way it's easy just to fold it back up, put these note cards back in it. Alice with the Cheshire Cat. Actually, it can hold quite a lot of notes in those pockets. So that was that storybook page. More writing paper there. It also strengthens the paper when I add a little embellishment to each side. And a pocket with some note cards. That's one of my very old images as well. And that's the other side of the Edith Holden book page. And there's some tags in there. And a little tuck spot on the other side with one of those playing cards. I have a lot of fun cutting all those little quotations out. I have boxes of Alice in Wonderland ephemera to choose from. That's the other side of that fabric. Sometimes I've believed as many as 6 impossible things before breakfast. Oh, there's the top hat of the Mad Hatter. And some more eat me and drink me tags. And an envelope. This one would have one to the Queen in it. Yes. And that fabric that I've used to join those envelopes is the same one I used the backing of the spine. That's another storybook page there. And this one should be a notebook. This one's made out of Samperia paper. Yes, it is. So I've added, oh, it's got a little pocket there too. You can put something in, which I've forgotten to put in. Some pages in there. So that's my latest different style Alice book. I'm actually making a couple more of these and you'll see them shortly. But this is the latest one that is completed. I love that braid. Thank you so much for watching. Bye for now.